Hey guys, this is Parvez. Welcome to another video of my Q&A series, which I've recently started to answer questions that you guys have. So I'm trying that every weekend I make a Q&A video to answer the questions. So today I will be answering all the questions which were asked on my last week's video. The link is in the description. And if you've got any questions that you want me to answer for you, leave them in the comments and I will try and get back to you by most likely next weekend. And hopefully this is all helping. And if it is, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more information as well, and share it with others if it helps you. I will straight jump into the questions. The first question is by someone called All About Information, not a real name. Part-time job, can you complete your fee? So I'm guessing if you want to know if you can pay your fees by just working part-time. I would say no. Part-time job is only 20 hours a week and 40 hours during your holidays. That is just to take care of some of your living expenses, little bit, not to pay your fees. It's not going to be enough money. So the answer is no. It should be only for making some extra money to maybe have some food or things like that. The next question is by Rohan D'Souza. Please create a video on the tax structure once you get employed. What % of salary is given as tax in Ireland? So Rohan, this giving details of the salary structure, I will make a separate video to answer that question because it's a bit detailed and there are a lot of things to explain in it, and I will do that because a lot of people need it. And as far as the salary tax, there's a 20% and 40% bracket of tax, which I will explain when I make the video, because I can give some examples and that would be much informative. So I will answer that, Rohan. Next question is by Ashish Deshpande. Can you let me know some projects to work on or any GitHub repo for cloud computing? I'm planning for my master's in 2020. And is there any preferred college for the same? Ashish, it's a very good question. I like your, that you're looking to prepare for your master's. It's the best thing you can do. What I would recommend is I will try and share a GitHub link with you. But to be honest, the best way to start is you could look at different cloud platforms like AWS or Microsoft Azure or OpenStack. Look at these platforms, try to learn about different services that these platforms offer. Maybe pick one platform first, see what different services are there, and then every platform would have their own SDK. So you could use these SDKs, pick your programming language, for example, Python, and then try to use these SDKs with the language to do some basic operations, right? So pick some storage service and use your Python program to create a storage, delete a storage, things like that. And then put that on GitHub. And then you can improve your code as you go on by integrating multiple services. And that's the best way to start. And I will share a GitHub link with you. Regarding universities or colleges, man, first I want to know, I always like to keep it interactive because it's not me sitting and telling you what to do. It should be, an interaction. So have you got any list so far? If yes, tell me what is that list and why have you picked universities? Second, I would say, maybe you can start looking also at some of the top universities because you get much better facilities and maybe most of the times good quality of education. So cloud computing, I think, is provided by most of them. So have a look and come back to me and I will talk to you then further. The next question is by Ritvik. Good to see you, man. Thanks a ton for helping us with the precise information. Ritvik, I'm glad, man, that I'm able to help, and I will continue whenever people have questions. You have a question which is, how much does your monthly food cost goes as a student, and the job scenario for digital marketing, and you're going to do your digital marketing from UCD. So UCD is a good university to begin with, and you should learn good from there. They have a good campus as well. Now there are some jobs, but I would like to start answering this question by saying, I want you to come back and say, what have you researched yourself. So I posted a video a couple of months ago, or maybe a year ago. I've pasted the link in the description, where I have recommended some job searching techniques. I want you to use those. Let me know what you find in the space of digital marketing, and then we can have a chat. Regarding your question about monthly expense of food as a student, that's a bigger question. And I think the best thing to do here would be, I would make a video to try and come up with some numbers. I made a video like probably a year ago where I gave some idea on what the roughly cost is, but I will make another one because you know there are a lot of different ways that people spend money. So what I can do in the video is I will tell you what are the different ways your expenses can be and how much people roughly end up spending. So that would give you a plan or some idea to plan your expenses. I think that will be the best thing to do. So I will answer your question. I've got 2 videos to do next weekend. I hope that answers, man. The next is Anit. How is Letterkenny Institute of Technology for Big Data Analytics and Artificial Intelligence? Anit, it's not one of the top universities for sure, or institutes, but the course is good. The course is something that it's an interesting topic in the market today, so certainly not bad. Is there any reason why you have that institute in your mind? If you can tell me something, I can come back to you. It's a small town. It's a bit away from Dublin. It is like 3 hours from Dublin, Letterkenny. But you need to tell me why you want to know, or you have that institute in your mind. Nitin Patil, how about a video from your workplace, small tour? That would be interesting. Many people are excited to see. Nitin, I've been replying back to your comments. You're a great man. You leave comments all the time. I like it. But yeah, look, making a video from the office, it won't be allowed. But I can try and make a video maybe in the city. So I will do that. And I think I can do that next weekend or so. So and the next question is by Utkarsh. Thanks a lot. You're doing a great job guiding aspiring students. Keep doing whatever you're doing. It really helps. Utkarsh, I will do that. And I need people to come and get involved with me. So if you're coming to Ireland and if you're here, let me know, and we should also share more information. Dundesh has a comment as well. Thank you, Parvez. It helps a lot. We'll follow all the guidelines as suggested by you. Please help me find contacts, and here's my email ID. Dundesh, definitely I'll get in touch. I know what you asked last week, and I'm supposed to get back to you with some contacts, and I will do that, man, as soon as I have them. I have your email as well. The next question is by Aditya. Thanks for your comments. I've already started looking into colleges, and I'll come back to you again for a response. Let me know once you have some data. I have a question about living cost and part-time job. The question is, can you find a part-time job to work as an engineer while you're in college? Aditya, this is really difficult to find. Getting a part-time job as an engineer is really difficult. Most of the part-time jobs are in hospitality or something like that. I made a video about part-time jobs. I've pasted the link in description. Watch that once and let me know if that makes sense, where I've shared all the details about part-time jobs. But this is something I wanted to work as an engineer or get some technical experience while working part-time, but it wasn't possible. So sadly, it's going to be not possible unless you're lucky. So let me know if you are. Piyush Prakash says, Dear Parvez, thanks for making the video. It's helpful. I'll be joining management program at DCU. I have 2.5 years experience in enterprise resource planning, and I'll focus on a business analyst role after the program. Can you please make a video explaining the graduate roles, process structure, benefits, and do you suggest experienced people apply for graduate roles? Now, you are joining DCU. It's a good university, and you've selected your course which you like based on also your experience. Now, graduate roles in Ireland are usually for a time period of 2 years. Their applications usually start from September to November or December. That's when the deadlines are. So you have to apply in that time. As soon as you start college, you can see the deadlines are by November or December. You can start applying for those. Sometimes they're also in January. So you apply for those, and then there are a couple of interviews in the next few months. And by the end of your college or your master's, you can start working with them if you get selected. They are designed, the graduate roles are designed to get someone in the office and be working in different domains. So you could be doing 3-4 months in marketing, or you could be doing few months in technology, like things like that. So it's designed in a very specific way. So graduate roles are not always the most recommended roles when you have experience, because with experience you go and work in a specific domain, and you want to build upon that rather than going and working in different domains, right? So it's not the best recommended option. But it depends on you. If you find a role which is not designed to specifically work in different domains, but just one, and if it is for 2 years and you're happy to go with that, you can apply. But generally this is how graduate roles are, if that makes sense. Adhit Kenny has a question, a couple of them. I'm currently pursuing bachelor's in financial markets from Mumbai. Right now I'm in the final year, planning master's in business from Ireland in 2020. First, I want to go to Limerick University. Should I stick with one university, or should I shortlist more institutes and universities? Adit, there are more universities that offer the course. If you've got strong reasons why you want to go to Limerick University, then stick with it. But if you've got no problems in looking at few other universities, definitely look at them, some of the top universities, and let me know what you find and if you need any feedback on that, and I will help you with that. Second, TU Dublin Blanchardstown campus, is it a good university? To be honest, I don't know about it, so I wouldn't recommend anything that I don't know. So my answer is probably no. Third, I've done a lot of add-on courses and some internship. What else could I do to make my CV strong? Add-on courses, good, and internship always helps. I would recommend do some volunteering, man. Like, volunteering is always a best way to get some experience. You're into management, like find a real problem or cause in the society today. For example, in Mumbai, like find out what is it that you can get involved with. Find out, let's say in Mumbai University or some other colleges around, if there are any blind students that need help with finding writers for their exams. You could go and set up a volunteering group that helps get writers for blind students for writing their exams. Like things like that. Lead a project, like go find out some real problem where people genuinely need some help and do some volunteering. It really helps, because in Ireland, volunteering is also something that you should do, because people do that here a lot. And it's always good to give back to the community. It's the best way of investing your time. So I would say that to you, man. Hope that answers the questions. And lots of love from Mumbai. I'm from Pune, so neighbors. The next question is by Mac De Silva. Hey Parvez, your videos are very informative and thanks for them. I have a question. Post completion of studies and getting your stamp 1G visa, how long before you can sponsor your family? When you want to sponsor, usually once you get your work permit, you can sponsor your spouse, and your spouse can have a visa as well. Regarding your family, they usually come on their travel visa. That's all the questions I have on the video. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments. That's the first place I look at, and I will try and answer those. I hope this was helpful. Please give it a thumbs up if you think it was helpful. Thank you.